back. Good morning. And now we are actually getting to see the aftermath of Milton. And you can probably hear those cars traveling down the road, and they are just riding over all of that debris. And that's been the real big problem. One of those problems, as you can see, are these down power lines. A lot of this everywhere you travel here down the road, down power lines, down trees, collapsed parking structures. Everywhere you look, there is just debris, trees, branches, leaves, all scattered, splintered pieces of wood, all scattered throughout the road, no matter where you go. We're standing out right now in front of this Marathon gas station, and if you take a look, you can see a lot of the pieces of the structure of that gas station right behind me here were actually ripped off. I mean, there's a piece right in the middle of the road that people are driving over. That wind so strong, you talk about it, 85 to 100 mile per hour gusts. I mean, you could just see what it did to this building, to the overhaul and here at the gas station. Rip pieces of the sign off, rip pieces of the overhang off, pieces all over. You can see everything is boarded up at the station to try to protect it. You can see they're still out of gas, but that's really the big thing out here, that wind, all that damage that it caused, all the debris that was scattered everywhere. And we've been driving around for a little while now, just kind of observing everything that's going on. And one of the things we did see yesterday was at the EOC in Bradenton, they had a lot of crews ready to go as part of those relief and recovery efforts. And we saw them on the streets. They had excavators that are coming out, pushing all the debris off the side of the road so cars can get past. They also had a big bus that was able to transport anybody who was trapped. You hear those sirens going off. People are trying to get through. One of the big things, though, no matter where you go, is all of these down trees. And we know because of all that rain that we saw yesterday, so much rain in such a short period of time, it caused a lot of those trees to be uprooted. And we're seeing those trees collapsed and toppled all over. I don't know what that was, but there's a sound of something else that's banging in the wind over there behind me right now. But that's really the issue, right? We're seeing it everywhere. And we know there's 185,000 people here in Manatee County without power. There's also about 90% of Bradenton is still in the dark. And I mean, when you look at the lines here and you see the traffic going over, you see the debris in the road, this is why they are asking people to stay off the roads unless they really need to be out, because there's all sorts of obstacles they have to contend with. Everywhere we drove, it was navigating a maze, like playing Tetris to try to get around all these pieces of debris that are in the road. So that's one of the biggest problems here, and that's going to be the big thing, is going to be the cleanup, because there's still a lot to be able to do here to get this cleaned up.